Hi, I'm Chris and in Sankara I'm playing Blaise and Chantal. He was the president of Burkina Faso until quite recently, only 2014 he was the president until. Blaise, he grew up with Thomas. He's Thomas's close friend, and so he sort of considers him like a brother, really. And so it's quite interesting the choices that he makes throughout the play, considering that he thinks that, Thomas is his best friend, his closest friend, and his brother, basically. So it's very interesting to see what lengths people will go to, and even with people that they think are almost, blood relatives.
Hello, my name is Bimpe, and I'm playing the character of Chantal. In the play, Chantal is the wife of Blaise, and Blaise is Thomas Sankara's best friend, who happens to be the president of Burkina Faso. Chantal is a very interesting character. At first, my initial reaction to her was that I shouldn't like her, or she's very deceptive, she has her own personal motives to the things that she's doing. But actually, the more I studied her and the more I looked into her and who she is, I felt like she's actually really compassionate. She loves her husband and does everything to help him move forward, find his way, and make him a better person. Of course, the way that they did that wasn't great, but yeah, she always did it with her husband in mind.
Yeah, there's a very interesting relationship between Blaise and his wife, Chantal. She's a person that has quite a lot of influence over him. Even if he doesn't want to admit it, she does have quite a strong hold on him. She does push him in certain directions. So she's like a force in his life, I think, a force that sort of supports him, but also guides him in certain directions. A character that's quite led, I'd say.
The things that motivate her aren't just her beliefs. Of course, from the house that she's coming from, she's quite high up, so she's really influenced by the people she's been around. That's created her mind, and she's really strong-minded, and she happens to fall for a man who is in a complete opposite position to her. But he's very weak, so he would of course follow her lead. In order for him to survive and her to survive at the same time, someone has to take the lead, and I think that she really does that throughout the play for him.
I think he's a character that he's got something deep down inside him, but it needs drawing out of him, I think, which is quite interesting. He can be influenced by other people around him and other situations around him. So it makes him quite an interesting character to play.
She is very intelligent. Not everything is what it seems with her. In a very intelligent way. People should come and see this play because it's theatre and it's education, and throughout all our lives we're always learning, we're always seeing new things and taking new things, and there's no better way to do it than being entertained. So if you really want to learn something about where you're from, West Africa, come and see the play and you'll learn at the same time as being entertained.
I think it would give the audience a really good chance to learn more about the country and what happened there and what happened with Thomas Sankara. And it will also, I think it will challenge people's ideas about what's happening in Africa, especially with what's going on with charity in Africa. I think it will challenge ideas about that. It's a very thought-provoking play, I think. And I think the audience will definitely go home sort of talking about it.
Come and see and you'll find out.